Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another great episode of CDubbs DUBS. Welcome back. So, CDubbs, if they would like to know anything about our episodes or things that we would like to do, what should they do?
You can follow us by liking and subscribing at longtime on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, so before we get into anything, how was your weekend this weekend?
Pretty good.
Okay, what did you do?
Just went out for a bit.
Okay, cool. And this weekend, me and Miss Charlene celebrated her birthday, and that was just about it. So happy belated birthday to Miss Charlene. C Dubs, what are we going to be talking about today?
We are going to be talking about Fullmetal Alchemist today. Fullmetal Alchemist is a dark fantasy adventure manga that was published by Enix from 2001 to 2003, and then by Square Enix to 2003 to 2010. It is written by Hiromo Arakawa, and has had two anime adaptations. One that had an original ending in 2003, and a more accurate adaptation called Brotherhood in.
Okay. And so, for you guys who don't know about this Full Metal Alchemist, like he was saying, is an OG to me, an OG comic manga that's out there. So the story begins with two brothers. One of them they're both named Alphonse. So it's basically Edwin and Alphonse F. And they're raised by their mother, Tristan F. Right? And what happens is during this time, their father is not there. So they're being raised in a single home with their mom. And their mother becomes sick. She dies, right? Because they're so lonely. They're sad. Edward and Alphonse try to bring their mom back.
When they try to perform the human transmutation, it results in their mother coming back as an abomination. It also results in Edward losing one of his legs and Alphonse losing his entire body. In an effort to save his brother, Edward ends up performing a transmutation to attach his soul to a suit of armor that was inside their father's basement, and that comes at the cost of one of his arms.
Because Alphonse and his brother are very young when they do this, and they're so advanced in this transmutation that the government takes interest in it, because people who are using alchemy at this particular level, or alchemists, are part of the government, and they're powerful, right? Or you have some ones that are actual terrorists or whatever else. But in this process, what I like about this particular anime is that it teaches you one good thing: that number one, trying to do things that are unnatural by acquiring them is going to cost you something. So there's a saying in the whole entire anime is that there's a cost of, it's called equivalent exchange, right? But it wasn't actually equivalent, because this was the whole point of Edward losing his arm and Alphonse losing his whole entire body. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so the premise of this whole entire thing is that in order for you to get to life, you can't cut corners, you can't do this, you can't use alchemy to make your life better, because there's always going to be a chance that something unnatural is going to be formed. And so this is where these homunculi, these people who are created from the mistake of trying to do unnatural things to bring people back from the dead, or to do different things like this, it caused basically an unnatural balance in nature. Alchemy actually was a real live religion, and it was practiced way back in the time during the Renaissance. People even believe people as famous as Leonardo da Vinci practiced alchemy. So the whole practice of alchemy was that people believed that they could acquire the Philosopher's Stone, right? This Philosopher's Stone would allow people to change things into like gold and other things that have other magic properties. CDubbs, what are some of the aspects of Brotherhood or just Full Metal Alchemist that made you fall in love with the anime itself?
Well, like, the anime has a beautiful atmosphere. I think that applies more to 2003 than Brotherhood, though Brotherhood does still look very, very nice. I do enjoy Brotherhood's story a lot more, and I like have a closer connection to some of its characters as opposed to like some of the original characters from 2003. And I do think both animes have both a beautiful score, though I feel Brotherhood has the better lion's share in terms of openings and endings in terms of quality.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, he like the scores, the music that is played during it, especially the one where it's Alpha is Edward literally singing to his brothers, brother, brother, forgive me. And it's a whole choir and stuff that is actually singing this song, is in Russian if you are interested in doing it. But the music itself sets the tone for a lot of the scenes and emotions that are actually happening during this time. And one of the best things that I think about, what saddest thing I think about it is there's a story about a doctor who actually does alchemy on his daughter, transmutation, and he mixes the dog, the family dog, and his daughter together, and it's an abomination, right? And he's going crazy. I did it. So it's stories like that where they're finding that people are using alchemy to get power or to do unnatural things.
Do you really connect with a lot of the characters from this anime due to like it being one of the first that I watched all the way through? The only other one that would apply to would be the Indigo League of Pokemon, and that was like a very long time ago. But yeah, it does have a lot of like nostalgic value to me, and I do like enjoy a lot of the characters, and a lot of the cast members are really special to me, including Travis Willingham and Colin Clinkenbeard, who are in a lot of my other favorite like anime and projects.
Some anime, and we really want to interact with you because we really want to know what is it that you like. So what animes or what characters in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that stood out to you? What were some of the highlights or points that you liked about the show? Picks. So CDubbs, you do your thing. What do they need to do?
You can follow us by liking and subscribing at willinghands.com on Instagram and Facebook.